Hey, it's a celebration. This is the last episode of season 1 of the Designated Driver podcast, and we're here having a good time. The wine is flowing as usual. I am steady drinking water, amen, because I'm pure.
You pure?
I'm holy. I'm sanctified.
My Lord.
My God. But I got my girls with me today. I got Alexis Fly. What's good?
What's good in the hood? Back up in the carpool once again. Thank you. I just want to say cheers to the last drive of the season. It has been a joy to be a part of the ride.
Thank you so much for being with me. I got my girl, Miss Texas, Chandler Foreman. What's happening?
Hello. Good to be here at the benediction of this season. This is great.
Are you old enough to have that wine? Oh, you had a birthday. That's right. You are old enough.
If my parents was listening to this, that's just information they did not have to know.
Oh, man.
Bishop, what's good?
Man, we in this thing. Listen, I just be proud of you.
Man, listen, I'm trying.
I be proud of you.
For sure.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
trying.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Jesus, right here.
I'm looking forward, though, to season 2 with you ladies.
Right.
You know, we're going to bring in that video.
Can't wait.
On.
And you know, even better topics than season 1. But we about to end with a bang.
Let's go.
Glad I have you ladies here. First things first. Let's get into it. First things first.
First things first.
I would like to know the first fight. And you shouldn't really have that many, but the first fight you ever had. What was the first fight?
Like fist fight?
Fist fight. I'm talking about fist fight. Were you in elementary? Were you in middle school? Were you in high school? Was it just yesterday?
Last night.
But what's the first fight you ever had, if you've had a fight?
John 23rd.
John 23rd.
I went to Catholic school. Okay, so again,
okay.
I went to Catholic school all the way from like maybe the 2nd grade to 8th grade, and then my mama finally let me go to public school in high school. That's how I ended up at Lincoln, because I prayed and I cried. Come on, Lincoln High School. Amen.
Calm down.
Dallas, Texas. You know.
Calm down.
I'm sorry. Anyhow, it was at John 23rd. This girl, she was the girlfriend to this dude that I was cool with. I ain't want him. He was actually, he kind of had wanted my cousin. See, but he was cool with us. You know what I'm saying? And she had called me a B. So you know, I don't roll solo when
She
we
called you a B.
Oh,
yeah, she
beautiful.
called me a B.
Beautiful.
The other one, not that.
Now.
Bonafide?
None of those.
Okay,
the
none of
other
those.
one.
The other B.
They got an itch on the end, and I don't like it.
I got you.
So, you know, I'm not the kind of fighter that I'm going to fight you by myself, but I'm going to have the crew.
Okay.
That, I had organized. I'm an organizer. I had organized the people
church?
the time. I told her to meet me at that boy house because he lived up the street from the school.
Yeah.
I had the squad. We went down there. We handled up.
And now, were you in high school?
I was in middle school.
Okay, so this was middle school. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
this
middle
was
school.
a middle school.
So, now, did you? The big
I was
question.
a private school thug.
Did you? Did you win?
Yeah, what?
Okay. You act like people don't catch L's.
Oh, I mean, I ain't lying, you know. But no, that wasn't that case.
That wasn't that case. You won that one.
No, that wasn't that case. Again, I tell you, I'm a strategic thug. I'm not coming to fight to lose.
I got you. Okay.
If y'all see a swing, get high. Get in.
Okay.
Get in where you fit in.
Alexis.
Man, you know, I've been blessed not to have to use these little hands of mine, because I don't believe in using hands, baby. Whatever I see next to me, it becomes a weapon.
Okay.
But let me say that of mass destruction. But I've been blessed. I've been blessed in the way that I've not had to not physically fight, but I've had a lot of verbal altercations.
Verbal spar.
They call me, you know, little firecracker, whatever. I really don't take no mess. Like, you know, I like to cuss. The Lord is working on me, so I make up cuss words. You feel me? So, you know, it's been a couple in high school. My supposed best friend at the time, we got into it. She tried to come at me. People broke us up. So, but it's never been where I touched somebody, but I just put my mouth on you.
Right.
So yeah. But I've had lots of girls. Well, I ain't gonna say lots of girls, but I've had girls who've wanted to fight me, but it's never gotten that far. Right. You know,
God blocked it.
Yeah, God blocked it. He wouldn't let it be so.
Chandler, I already know you done had one. What was your first one?
That is so crazy.
Well, since you know everything, when was it?
I don't know, but I know you had one. So when was it?
I was actually only in elementary school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was in the 4th grade, and it was actually with my friend.
Your friend.
My friend. And the funny thing, I mean, that was my dog too. The good thing is we still talk. We are what you would consider homegirls.
Homegirl. Okay.
Homegirl. Yeah. I mean, is not a frequent thing, but I always support you.
That's good.
But anyway, so we was like roughing around because we always were very rough. I was athletic, and I didn't really like how much pressure she applied on the last hit.
You turn real.
So I reacted first and thought later, and I just went ham on her, and that was really bad because that was my friend. And then my mama, I didn't realize until I got home. My mama said, "Chandler, you slapped, you beat the mess out your friend."
like she was.
And I was like, "Wow, I am terrible."
So you won too.
Well,
You won.
reflex against my friend, I guess. Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, we'll get back to that fighting piece, but on this episode, man, I want to talk about you ladies who, and not ladies, just people in general. I want to talk about acting married.
Okay.
Well,
Acting married. I did a project several years ago entitled Acting Married.
Right.
What acting married is, Chandler, as you look at me with those piercing eyes.
I can't.
Acting married is when you are in a relationship with someone that you're not married to.
Facts.
But you all do all of the things married people do. And I'm not just bringing down the sex. I'm not just talking about that. I mean, let's open up. I'm talking about you're doing all the things married people do.
Yeah.
And so today, I want to kind of look at that and kind of see if y'all with that. Now, first of all, let me see. It's 3 of you ladies here. How many of you are in a relationship?
That would be
present.
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. Okay, 2 out of 3.
God is doing a miracle, don't.
God is doing a what?
He's doing a great work.
I'm all right.
He's getting your miracle.
Yeah.
You're next in line.
Single and mingling.
Yes.
So I want to jump right into it because I think we're gonna have a good time with this. So I want to put it in gear immediately. If you're forward, you're forward. You're against it, you're reverse. Neutral, we're gonna park on it. So let's start immediately with living together. Shacking up.
Shacking up. Bishop, you start.
Are you for it? Are you against it? Which one? Or any one of y'all shacking up?
I'm not shacking. I will go here. I'll go. I'm not gonna lie. My ex-husband, we did shack before we got married.
Okay. How long?
Let me see. He proposed. I think I started staying with him, I think in November. He proposed in January and we got married in June. So we lived together all the way that time until we got we got married.
Out of order. Go ahead.
I would say this.
You say out of order. Is that what he said?
He said out of order. And people do
I'm just joking. I'm just joking, girl.
And people do feel like that. I think for me, I don't want to put nobody else's business out of there, but I've seen people that have done that and they've been together for 20 and 30 years.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So, it's different strokes for different folks.
You ever seen like a vending machine that's been out of order for a long time?
And it's still doing stuff?
No, it's just out of order is what I'm saying. But go ahead. Every time you go to when they gonna fix it?
Right. So, but for me at that time, I was I was a church girl, and I know I wasn't supposed to, but that's where I was, and that is what I wanted to do.
No doubt.
And I think for me in that space, it helped me see a lot of things like your living habits. And I know people don't think that that's important, but that is important. Like if I'm gonna cohabitate with you, I need to know your living habits. I'm not saying you need to go live with nobody. I'm just saying you need to at least see, because what I don't want to do is get married to you and then boom bop, you don't pick your drawers up off the floor. I didn't even know that before I said I do. I didn't know none of that. So but currently today, in my next step, I don't want to live together before I get married. I kind of want to wait.
But the difference, I think, in your situation is that you all eventually got married.
Right.
So even though you were acting married, you ended up being married.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. But this time around, I don't want to do that.
Okay, Chandler, how you feel about it? How you feel about the shacking up, living together, acting married? You for it? You against it?
Well, Reverend, just show what you sound like. I'm just telling you how you're coming out.
Okay.
You're funny. I do think some things are necessary. Okay, this is what I'll say. I personally, in my relationship, do not want to shack up. I do see longevity with this relationship, and if it is to advance to where, ultimate goal, which is marriage, of course I'll live with him and everything like that. It'll be great. But as leading up to, I actually want that for myself, my own privacy, my own distance. Have I maybe spent a night? Yes. Will I do it again? Probably. Well, sometimes it'll be a few more days than a night. Yes. So do you call that sub shack? Because
that's the word right there.
We both can still say, all right, we love each other so much. I mean, like, we really love being around each other, and this is great. But also, we still appreciate our independence in our own lives.
That was the funniest thing you've ever said.
That was good. Sub-shack. I like that.
I love that.
Hashtag that.
Sub-shacking.
Oh, spending a couple of nights packing the bag.
Yeah.
Alexis, talk to me. Are you down with it?
I want to hashtag sub-shack. That's so good.
Yeah, that was good.
I'm gonna throw a little curveball in here because normally I stay neutral with this type of stuff because I'm not one to judge. People love to say that. But I'll say this: I'm against it. Okay. Let me tell you why. I didn't do it the first time around, but I think you should be over there a lot, like a lot. Like a lot.
Happening up in here.
I'm definitely believing packing a bag. I used to have one in my trunk. If I felt like sleeping over and want to drive home, I was ready. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to check to see what's going on. Is this a decision I want to make? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody popping up. Let me leave my toothbrush over here and see if it's still over here when I get back. You feel me? Yeah. Maybe some underwear somewhere slide in the pillow under the bed. I don't know. See who find it. So yeah, I definitely think you need to be over here a lot because I do want to kind of see how you live. You know what I'm saying? What I'm getting myself into, and I just consider it research.
Right.
Let me park. I gotta park. So of course, when me and Erica hooked up, listen. So we shacked up for 3 months. Listen, it was when I tell you, my parents wasn't feeling this. Right. Preacher's kid, first lady. They was not. She can come live over here with us.
Yeah.
I was like,
come on, it's not even. She don't even want to do that. She don't want to do that.
Nobody, right? She's like, I just don't like. My mom. Y'all just shacking up. I said, listen.
Right.
But now we began shacking up when I proposed.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing was, school was letting out.
Right.
And I had told Erica, hey, if you kind of go back to Dallas, I mean, I'm a good dude, but I ain't that good. And so, if you going back to Dallas, this gonna be tough.
That's real, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's just real talk. I mean, I'm 24. I'm just like, this gonna be hard. I'll say, so stay here, and we got these jobs, and we work, try to pay for our wedding and whatnot. So we shacked up. We shacked up, and I'm not for it, nor am I against it.
Right.
I'm neutral on it.
Yeah.
But it is out of order.
Right. I say that.
Now, bottom line, it is out of order.
Yeah.
But again, I did it.
Right.
As you said earlier, Bishop.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
We didn't fall too far off the tracks with
Right.
it.
Yep.
Some people do it, then some people, the old saying, what the old lady would tell you back in the day. Why?
Come on.
You already know it.
Come on, I know it.
Why buy the cow?
When you get the
When you get the milk for free.
That's what they said.
And so a lot of times when you're shacking up, you get very, very comfortable.
You do.
Right.
That's so true.
Very comfortable acting married.
True.
Yes.
When there's no paperwork, there's no legitimacy with this particular thing. Let's move to the next one. No, you got a boyfriend. You got a joint bank account.
That devil's a lie.
Hell. Can I say hell
Wait a minute,
no?
so you can stay,
That
you
devil
can
is
live together, but y'all can't.
No.
So you can't. Hold on, because your whole thing, if I'm not mistaken, all y'all is kind of like, and you as well, Lexus, research. I need to see what's going on. Well, we need to see what this joint bank account, how this gonna look. How we look sharing the bank account.
Nah,
you're going way too far.
To get broke up from that bank account.
Wait a minute, we going way too far.
You're going way
but
too far.
But you can live with them. That's not far.
Absolutely. And I stand in it.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know why? It's certain things like, I guess, that you pretend to be married for. Like, for example, it ain't taxing to, well, some would argue it is subjective now that I think about it. Some might argue it's not taxing to cook for whomever you with. Like before.
Oh, we getting to that.
Right.
Well, no, go ahead.
Am I jumping the gun?
No, keep going. Keep
Dang
going.
it. Okay. Well, I was just getting ready to say, like, I feel like that's one of those expectations.
What you mean? Oh, you mean like if that's your boyfriend, that's your man, like it's like, oh, I want to cook for him.
Yeah.
Right, but it's like it's certain things like that which I feel like aren't necessarily like, oh, but you like it's just as serious or it's just as taxing. Like living with somebody, that can be, especially before you married and leading up to knowing that you're about to be married, you can almost like not want to live without that person. Like, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't know if I'm making sense, but
I'm not following you. So I don't know.
Okay.
Is the bank account more permanent? Like, does it take away from the excitement of the love?
I feel like what's the problem? Why do we have to join them though?
Let me watch this. Me and my wife don't even have a joint bank account.
That's what I'm saying.
I was about to go there.
She's the beneficiary on mine.
Right.
I love it.
And all that, but I'm just saying.
We didn't have joint bank.
Yeah, we don't have joint bank account.
We didn't either.
We tried it. It ain't gonna work. But I'm saying is a lot of people that's acting married
do that.
This is what they do. So watch this. Let me take it a step further. Not only am I talking about joint bank account, but I'm also talking about co-signing.
Absolutely not.
Hey, but this your boo.
No,
wait, we got burned. We got burned.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is why the nods that y'all can't see. The no, hell no.
Hell no ministries.
They'll see it next time.
Ministries is because for Bishop and I, we've experienced these things.
did.
So, the heavy nose comes from, my ex-husband using my name to get things, to get a car, to do all those kind of things. And beforehand, that was absolute, like, that ain't happening. But because we were married, I'm we're one.
Right.
You gonna handle your business to find out that he did not handle it.
Gotcha.
And then my name is bad. Now, you see what I'm saying? So I am against joint bank accounts, putting your name. So I don't care if I'm married to you or not. Let me tell you something. My money is my money.
How about you just give me
His
a
money
donation?
is also my money. You feel me? So I'm like, hold on. Let me say this. Hold on. Now that ain't never happened to me. I'm praying for it to happen to me. Let me tell you why. Because old school taught, this is why her old school taught, or how it used to be for some, not all of them. But granddaddy would come in and he gave the check. He gave the check. New school don't do that. I'm like, there's a reason why they did it. Either they didn't really manage money well, and they knew that the woman was gonna make sure that everything's handled, and then you still have some left over. And for me, I want to try that this time, because the last time, I had my money, he had his money, and then things weren't always getting met. But I still don't want to have a joint bank account. So I'm just like, who's the best in terms of managing money?
Right.
Make that be, like you said, the sole person. But I don't believe in joint bank accounts. I think it can start a lot of drama.
But Bishop, you have these couples who are not married. They go make investments together. They're making investments. They will not make the investment of getting married, but they make the investments that married people do.
True.
Whether they go and buying flat screen TVs
or a house together.
Going buy a house together,
or even a dog,
or a dog, or all types of things. And so that's what I mean when I'm saying joint bank account is an umbrella for it. Just doing these types of things, not being married. Are you for it or you against it?
I'm gonna say this like this, and I think we have to take some time and just pray and ask God for wisdom, because the reality is some people we have put in the place or positioning of a relationship that should have been a good business partnership. Those are two different worlds, but sometimes when you're dealing with the areas of opposite sex, those lines get blurred, because that person may be a great business partner. They may be a great person that helps you manage your money, that gasses you, that keeps you on the ball, whoop, whoop, whoop. But then those people, if them same people ended up getting married, it wouldn't work, because they're not compatible in that way. And so, I mean, you kind of have to find out, and I'm gonna say this just from a divorced woman, a divorcee.
Come on.
Hey man, let me tell you what God loves is true. It's hard to get your stuff broke up from these folks. It's real hard to get your stuff broke up from these folks, okay? The man got a car out here that was in my name.
Yep,
the people looking for me, and the man, and even in the
divorce decree, okay? The people still looking for me. You know what I'm saying? Looking. Wow. I can't even get the car I want.
Yeah.
Because you messed up my credit. You messed up my credit. Man. Now I got to work with the people, pay the people to fix my credit. I'm riding around in tutu. Yeah.
Wow.
Because I can't get what I want. Why you done found another woman so you can get a better car and you riding. That's what I'm saying. And you done went and ran the same game on the next woman. You see what I'm saying? I ain't really, I'm telling y'all, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not wise, man. It's really not.
Okay, how about this here? Spending time with, taking care of the partner's kids, cooking, cleaning. Now, because this is washing clothes. Listen, it's guys now, I know, they are with women that they are not married to. They expect these women cook, clean, run errands.
Hold on now, errands.
I'm just saying, like, hey, can you pick up my cleaning, my cleaners, or so forth and so on. Yeah. All this type of stuff. This is acting married. We are not married.
Yeah.
But we're doing same vice versa with the girl. Hey, man, my car. Can you check on my car? Wow. Hey, man, my car driving funny.
Right.
All this type of stuff.
So those things could be considered, if we're thinking about the love languages and you love this person, I consider that as, for me, acts of service.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing this because I'm doing it to help you.
I agree.
So it's an act of service instead of me giving you necessarily money or something. I'm just letting it go.
I'm listening. I'm just that's just me going.
I'm just telling you, it shouldn't be an expectation.
Exactly.
This is just an act of service to me.
I gotta want to do this
because I decide
what I want to do.
When I feel like I want to cook for you,
right,
or wash your clothes,
right.
Not because
exactly.
That's not every time and I'm not going to do it every time I come over there either.
Wow.
Here it is.
Go ahead.
I feel you with your act of service. That argument, it would sound good to someone who's not me. The problem with an act of service is you don't do acts of service for people you sleeping with.
Wow.
See,
Preach to me, sir.
Acts of service is like the Good Samaritan in the Bible. Okay? This acts of service is not from folk that you bucket naked with. Yeah, wow. Yeah. So don't tell me about you over here sleeping with, and I'm not talking about you, I'm just talking about in general. Yeah. You sleeping with somebody, and now you're trying to say, well, I do what I do for them because that's just me being kind. No, ma'am. You doing what you doing for this person because y'all are together.
So what should we do? Or should a man even do anything? Like, how do we form a relationship?
No, because she just, come on.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I'm so glad you rose to the occasion because I have something to say.
Yeah.
I don't know, Marcus D.
Yeah.
Because I feel like some things, you articulated that perfectly.
She did.
And the fact that you have a rebuttal, I am shocked. I am shocked.
Why
I'm not shocked because it's you, but because I do for my significant other.
Yes.
I do believe that. There's levels to this.
Right.
Well, to that because that's not my situation, but it is levels to it in the sense that you got to figure out. Do you mean to tell me I'm not going to cook and clean for you before this, or I'm not going to want to cook and clean, or just do things out of kind of my heart before I'm married? Oh, but once I get married, all of a sudden I'm gonna want to do it and see this mess in your house. But I see you working hard, going above and beyond for me, paying for my nails and toes, paying for food on my table, making sure I'm provided for. But because I'm not married, I can't give you that privilege yet.
And so I feel like women like that, they mess it up for the good ones.
I do agree.
I'm lost. Wait. I missed it. I'm saying, say it again. I'm sorry.
Maybe.
So what she's saying is, let's say my boo thing is taking care of me financially.
Right. Your boo thing is taking care of you financially.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The least.
Well, not everywhere.
Not your husband, but just some dude. Not some dude.
No,
but
we're in a relationship.
You're in a
That's
relationship.
what we're talking about, right?
The person you're actually married with. Okay,
right.
Go ahead.
We're in a committed relationship. Okay, he's taking care of me.
He's taking care of you.
Why can I not take care of him?
Right.
No, I did not say you couldn't. I said random acts of service. Random acts of service. That's exactly what they are. Random acts acts of service, not with the same person that you dealing with.
Okay. I get what you're playing on the words. I get
Is that what you're doing? Okay, got it.
So we're not gonna take
well then
we're gonna say is this.
Yeah, come on.
For example, if we're in a relationship and you taking care of me, I'm taking care of you. These are our reciprocal things that we're doing for each other. I know that you want food. You kind of like your house a certain way.
Yes, but that's what I'm talking about.
I'm being reciprocal with you.
I understand
you take care of me, I take care of you.
I understand you saying it's reciprocal, but what I am saying is when you're in a relationship, the things that you're talking about being reciprocal on, Chandler, are things that are married duties.
But that's subjective is what I think I'm saying.
They can be subjective, especially to your age bracket.
Right, because that is the norm.
It is.
What's the norm?
The norm, if you got a boo and you not...
What's the norm?
The norm, like if you're not cooking,
that's considered. First of all, our definitions of acts of service is even different alone.
Yeah.
And I think it's because our generation really focused on that love language and really providing, and there was more going above and beyond and just not bare minimum energy.
If things are so good the way you all are saying, then why he ain't got the ring on? Because that's what I'm finna get ready to go.
So
That's another conversation about the age bracket, though. But keep going. Go.
Go ahead.
Because I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand
why they don't have a ring on it.
Yes, because I would never be doing for a sister that I'm not married to what I do for my wife.
Okay.
It's a new breed.
Okay, so let me ask this question.
No. I'm talking about, and help coming to your list. I'm talking about, I ain't talking about right now. I'm saying if I wasn't married.
Right.
And I was going out, I'm dating, I'm boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever with somebody, I would never be doing the things I do for my wife.
Can you say I guess what are the things? I'm not trying to get too into.
No.
But because we listed some things we said cooking and cleaning.
So I make sure. Yeah, those are those little things. Guys. I'm just saying they'll just take that from you. But I'm talking about I take care.
Right.
I'm not about to completely take care of a female that I'm not married to.
Okay.
Point blank, period.
That makes sense.
I'm saying I'm not her to complete well-being. I'm not even emotionally invested
like that
in a woman that's not my wife. This is me now. This is me.
You also come from a very high-level Christian background, so the level and weight and respect and honor and reverence you have on marriage itself and the union and what a wife symbolizes in the home.
Yeah.
Everybody don't have that. Everybody wasn't born and bred into that. So for a lot of people, the concept of marriage is null and void. A lot of people don't even want to get married. Why?
For sure.
It's a piece of paper to them. They feel like, at least if this don't work out, I can hop out and I don't have to lose my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people will be with people for 20 years and never think about marrying them because what they got is common. But I think that is down to that individual. Like you have a sound doctrinal understanding of what marriage and a union is. Everybody doesn't have that.
But I don't
I'm not even thinking that. Go ahead.
Well, what was your determining factor in choosing Erica to be your wife? So I would like to know, just share with me, what were some of the things that she was doing with you and some of the things you were doing for her? Because there was something that was going on where there was a little cooking, a little cleaning. Something like, she would make a good wife.
Right. So watch this here. And I may have said this on another episode. This was on site though. See, that's what I'm telling you. The difference between these new guys is like y'all have to prove.
Right.
When I saw Erica, I was already that's me.
Oh, you
so
ain't
Erica don't have Erica. Now I don't have these things at the time either.
Right.
But I didn't look at Erica and say, "Ooh, do she have money?"
Yeah.
I didn't look at it. Or do she have a vehicle?
My God.
Or how she dressed or whatever. I saw her. I said, "This look like me." I'm not concerned by what she bring to the table because I'm gonna be the table.
You better be
she ain't gotta bring nothing to no table.
Listen to something that he said. He said that Erica looks like me. And remember when I was sharing with you, there was something, I don't know if y'all watch, what's my little show? Ghosts, but the new power.
Yeah.
One of the girls on there, Mary J. Blige, I can't remember what her name is on the show, but she made a statement that a man does not fall in love with a woman. He falls in love with what he sees in her that looks like him.
Fact.
So what you said, so basically you saw yourself in her. She mirrored you. And so that's what you fell in love. I fell in love with myself in her.
Which is technically biblically your rib.
Yes,
so I rock
correct.
again back to my statement.
Yes.
You're biblically sound.
Yes.
So it makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So I'm just talking about, I know it's people out here that don't want to get married. I know you have that.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is, if you don't want to get married, what is the point of acting?
Yeah,
though?
no.
Well,
Yeah.
what is the time on this though?
What is the time on what?
Like, I feel acting married, I feel like that's why it looks, my generation thinks about things, because you're saying like, if you know that's somebody you want to be with, go on and marry them and do whatever. But I'm like,
I don't say
okay.
that, but I do. If it's somebody that you around here washing this Negro's dirty drawers,
Okay, well.
you cooking for him,
Yeah.
you sexing them from morning to night.
Thank you.
You doing everything. Why not get married?
I agree, because you
It's
said
your
what's the time frame. I'm gonna tell you like this is like, even with
year.
gotta go back to my ex-husband, I gotta use what I know. Look here, we was getting to that second year. I'm like, look here, what we doing?
Right.
Because
For sure.
I'm not gonna be
Agreed.
doing all of this, because I did go over there. I cooked a little bit.
You know.
I cleaned a little bit. So how much longer, I'm gonna be doing this?
Yeah.
Before somebody about to make a decision, because if not, I'm finna walk and hit the door.
And what's weird, again, for me, I got married in 6 months. So at the time, I didn't really put a time frame on it. I think for me, this time, I do kind of want to take my time a little bit more. I
That's
might
what
want
I'm
to
saying.
I'm not putting a time limit on anything.
Yeah. No, we know that.
I'm not
Yeah,
no,
but we
no.
just saying like, and but then should I like if
Yeah.
I feel right about it, and if you chose me, see, let's get chose, child of God.
Well, that's in order. That's in order. That's
Be
the order.
chosen. Let the people look like Wiley. Say, let me look and find me.
Yeah.
He said he that finds a wife.
Find me.
So I guess my question then for you then, because maybe I got confused and you said, so you're not saying why are you acting married and not going and getting married. You're just saying why are you acting married, period.
Yeah, I'm just saying people that act married, because in a minute I'm getting ready to, since you called me a preacher, I'm getting ready to close. And then I'm going to
Drop these keys.
I'm drop these keys. That's going to make a little sense. But I'm just looking at it like, again, I'm not acting like I'm the standard or I'm the bar or anything.
No.
What I'm just saying, though, is me just thinking theoretically, I'm trying to understand if I'm doing all these things for somebody, then what is the holdup? And I don't mean the holdup like I need to go get married tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if I decided to move a sister in with me in my space.
Why you not putting a ring on it?
In my space. Watch this. I'm putting you in my space.
Yeah.
I'm taking care of you. I mean, take care not like you my child, but I'm making sure you together. You got some money in your pocket. Hey, you got some lunch. Hey, I'm thinking about when I'm on my way home. Did you eat? You know, because that's the type of stuff I think about. Hey, did we? Are they eating? You know, all this. You know, I'm thinking about me looking at your car. I'm walking by your car. Oh, you know these tires naked.
Yeah.
Oh, you need some new tires.
Did you put gas in there?
Right.
I'm emotionally invested in you. Why would I do this just to do it?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why am I doing this just to do it? So matter of fact, let me y'all listen. I'm gonna give you the
Drop
keys
them
right now. Let me
keys.
drop some keys and then we gonna get out of here.
I got the keys. I got the keys.
So you got people who acting married.
Right.
Marriage is like, if all you had to be was husband and wife, it'd be easy. I do a whole joke about this. Okay? But when you become married, Bishop, now you do become business partners.
Right.
Yeah.
You do become roommates. Some of y'all already been roommates,
Right.
but you become roommates. You become lovers.
Yeah.
Right.
You become best friends.
Yeah.
You know, you become, when you get married, you become things you never thought you become. You know, as Erica now, she cooking. She wasn't cooking, she was fixing.
She was fixing.
Yeah, okay.
But now
I see
she's
that.
cooking.
Yeah.
She
Cooked an amazing meal last
at
night.
her.
Come on,
It was great.
Yeah,
I call her
okay.
little E-Garvin, not D-Garvin. E-Garvin. And I mean, you know, and you becoming a domestic, some women, I'm not saying, I'm just saying, you becoming
I
a
feel
domestic
that.
engineer,
Right.
you know, taking care of the house, and the man, he becoming now fixing things around the house. You know,
Yeah,
man, I ain't
doing
good.
stuff
I'm
here.
not even good with that, but now I gotta get the ladder,
Come
get the
on,
hammer,
get up
I'm
there.
doing some stuff. I seen a spider.
Attack.
You know, I got,
Right.
you know, you become all this here. And so that's the first key. But here's the major key that I want to give tonight the problem with acting married is eventually, if you never get married, like some people who never get married. I know some folk who they don't want to get married. Man, no paper don't mean nothing to me. I love you, you love me. All that's good. But guess what you're going to end up having? A big fight. Because let me show you what happens. The hospital does not respect.
You better tell them.
How can I say it?
Your girlfriend.
Hoes. Girlfriend.
Ain't on it.
If you want to see the hospital administrator really talk bad, have your man in there getting ready to die on some life support where somebody got to make some decisions that you've been living with her.
Wow.
And watch how insignificant you become.
You ain't never lied.
Immediately.
Wow.
That nurse gonna say, are you his wife?
Or next to kin.
Or next of kin.
Come on, you preaching, sir.
Next of kin. And so when people always talking about marriage don't mean nothing and all that, it means everything, because now that house that y'all bought together, if your name ain't on that, ma'am, that's his mama's now. That's his sister's now. That car, all that becomes next of kin. And so you will see one of the biggest fights because you thought his mama liked you. Until he closed his eyes. And now you finna see the real. You finna see his mama for real now.
Girl, I never liked
you.
Never.
You the reason why he wasn't going to church. With your fast butt.
You the reason
why he died. Oh yeah. You finna see a big fight. And so all I'm saying is why. So what I'm saying is why act married? Because at some point, watch here, the curtain gonna close.
Wow.
And we call it casket. But the curtain gonna close. And when that curtain close, oh my God, you're getting ready to see.
The show is over.
Man, thank y'all. Man, this is the last episode, man. Can we clap it up one time? Can we clap it up? Can we clap it up? Listen, I look forward to really riding with y'all on this next season, man. We gonna do this thing. I want to thank you so much for even getting in the car with me, because it's dangerous.
Clearly.
It's dangerous. It's dangerous. But hopefully, by your stories, my stories, we giving folk perspective. Just another way to look at things. You know, I got this mantra. I ain't trying to be right. I ain't trying to be wrong. I'm just trying to be real. And so that's what the Designated Driver is all about. On the way out, though, let's give them your handles. Alexis, talk to them.
The one and only Alexis Fly. IG at the Alexis_Fly. Like I always say, get in my DMs.
Rebecca Williams, Bishop Becca, talk to him.
You can follow me at Bishop_BEKAH, like Rebecca in the Bible. And I need y'all to stop by BishopBecca.com. Figure that out.
BishopBecca.com. I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to check it out. Chandler, holla at me.
You can follow me at Chandler_MOIRE, and the same thing on Facebook.
There it is. I'm Marcus E. Wiley. Thank you. Season 1, Designated Driver. Holla at me.